So what's up, guys? Welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe and hit thumbs up on the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Al's Homestead. Today's video I'm going to talk about that volunteer tomato plant that if you guys have been with the channel for maybe like a month and you've been watching the videos, you'll know that I had a tomato plant over by the chicken coop. And it had some tomatoes I was growing under greenhouse plastic. So this is what came of them. And there's 3 of them. There's still some on there, and it hasn't frosted yet since I harvested these, so I might go and harvest the 2 other ones, even though they're a good deal smaller than this. I'm not sure if the ones still on there will ripen, but I'm hoping these will. And the reason why is they don't look very big, but remember, you have to remember that these are a hybrid. So they could have been a cherry tomato with a Roma hybrid. I'm almost wondering that's what they were, because they weren't growing very fast at all. I don't know if that was just because of the cooler weather, even though they're under the greenhouse plastic, but they got to this size and then they just pretty much stopped growing. So I'm hopeful that these will ripen. And my guess is that it's some sort of cherry tomato cross with a Roma cross that crossbreeded last summer. And then last summer, I didn't have the channel yet, but I threw the rotten tomatoes that I found in the garden, or like bug-eaten ones, I would throw them in a chicken pen, which it no longer exists, but it was around by the chicken coop. And so if they didn't eat any seeds from the tomato plant, or seeds from the tomato, then obviously it has a chance of growing. So I had that tomato plant grow until just recently. The humidity under the greenhouse plastic was just too much for it to live, and it got blighted, and it was cold, and it wasn't going anywhere anyway, and it was frosting several times. So I just pulled that off of there and harvested these 3 tomatoes right there. I'm going to show you guys the tomato plant. So that's the tomato plant. As you can see, it's still got some green on it, but like I said, it was blighted. Tomato plants just really can't grow when it's this cold. When it's 45 degrees, maybe it's a high during the day, and then at night it gets down in the low 30s. So they just can't survive. So it's one of the tomatoes that's left on. I'm going to pick that one. I don't think it'll ripen, but maybe it will. I'll pick this one because you never know. So hopefully that one may ripen too. But anyways, yeah, guys, it was just getting blighted. As you can see, it's in front of the chicken coop here. And the chicken pen used to be in this area where the raised bed and the chicken tractor was, and it went to right about where my boot is, and then across to those logs over there, and then around back to that corner again, and then the coop. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully those tomatoes ripen up. If they do ripen up, I'll get a picture of those or take a short video clip of those to put in one of my future videos. But if they do ripen up, I think it should be 2 to 3 weeks at least. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit thumbs up on the video, share the video, and comment down below, guys. Have you guys ever had a volunteer tomato plant come up? Because that would be interesting to know if anybody else has had one. I've had a few before, but they've never actually produced anything. They just get little itty-bitty ones about this tall in the compost pile. I've had before, but they've never gotten that big. That was literally the healthiest tomato plant I've ever grown. Too bad it didn't start growing earlier on in the summer, or I think it would have been a really tall, really heavily fruiting tomato plant, and that would have been cool to see. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment down below. I'll see you all right back here in the next one at Al's Homestead.